Hi, we will see three sections. The last one for the not so beginners. These three sections, which are very important so that more people can really enjoy Sekiro. In case you're not doing it, I will give you these tips from my experience because I started without experience in From Software or Souls-like games. Control the character. My first mistake was to take the game as a game. I wanted to play by moving the camera by myself, just hitting and running. No! It is mandatory to use the option Lock On to set your target in each fight, and know that the main mechanics of the game is to make parry or attack deflection at the right time. In all fights, you can choose between using combat arts, artifacts, or combos. I recommend customizing your keyboard or joystick controls so that you have comfortable access to all those mentioned options. Adapting to fights. Be clear that, in Sekiro, if you make a mistake or hesitate, you die. In each boss you encounter, the difficulty will depend on the number of attacks and mechanics you have to deal with. In some cases, you must be precise with the answer and parry, but in others, you must memorize the enemy attacks. You will need a lot of time to adapt to the precise timing of parry. Now, my advice is to start with the little soldiers practicing the parry, then with the bosses. Sometimes those bosses will perform special attacks indicated by the ray signaling at times in the head of the character, to which you must react in a different and special way. The most common are ramming and sweeping, a puncture or below man attacks. There's more, but you can practice everything mentioned with Hanbei the Immortal, a NPC from the first areas and the temple. What worked for me at the beginning was to lock on the bastard, and without attacking him or moving me, deflect all his attacks just to get the idea that he cannot get me. Then, little by little, giving him a couple of blows and gain confidence. Keep in mind that there are bosses who are won only by parries, breaking their posture bag. Alex El Capo said, "Everyone can do a no-hit. The thing is, are you going to give up or are you going to do it?" This is a phrase that helps to see Sekiro more than a game as an example of challenges we face and that depend on our determination. On the internet, there are many videos of people breaking records, but remember, there is beautiful in dancing and exchanging swords with uncertain outcome in each fight. I mean that life is that is that. Try to follow the story, and if you get stuck in an area, think a lot if it may be a mistake because of the above we talk about, and if it really costs you and you don't like it, look it at specific guides. Well, for concluding, if you have free time and something to prove to yourself, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is for you.
Diputada, China, I will look forward. You yo, don't wait for me, barrido. King, Nikiri, arte de combate. No. Puede.